Hey guys, so I am back here. It is day 5. I almost lost it for 10 seconds. And you can see that I have 0 here because I just restarted it. The reason for that is because it was off since 2 p.m. and now it's almost 10 p.m. So it's been off for 8 hours without my knowing. I turned off the electricity to change a ceiling light earlier and forgot that I had to turn my Instant Pot back on. So unfortunately, we're talking, obviously at the beginning, that the water stays hot for a while because this is insulated. So a few hours that it was, still around the same temperature because I didn't open anything, but definitely a good 4 hours, I'd say, that it was probably around room temp. Actually, I just turned it back on, so I'm gonna just feel the water and see if it's even above room temp. Because my office is a sauna compared to normal temperature. So I'm just gonna see. Yeah, I'd say it's more room temperature by now. So unfortunate, but it was only a few hours. So let's look at this. I, as you can see, have prepped 6 pots. These 6 pots are for the peppers that are like needing to move, and that's the max I can do today. I have another one that's more like 16 little cells, but 2 by 2, so not tiny cells. I didn't want to put them in tiny cells because the whole transplant constantly and all that. I just feel like, having a big enough place to put them so that they can be put into a garden right after. It saves me a lot of time. And the whole point of the Instant Pot is to have a germinated seed so that you can skip that step. You can skip that step and simply go to potting them up knowing that it's going to grow. Versus when you do cells, some people do only one seed to not waste seeds, and a lot of these cells will end up having no seed growing. So I'm gonna open them up and then show you guys the results. Okay guys, this is really exciting. I was opening them all up and of course got super excited that they were all germinated, and of course at the end I got one Scotch Bonnet that is not germinated yet, but I just want to show you the results here. It is a 12 out of 13, so that's day 5, 7 pot, and of course I'm talking about at least one germinated. I do not mean that all of them are. So for example, this is number 1. It is 7 pot peach, an obvious root coming out, and another one that's rooting right there on top. One is not. And then we have the Sugar Rush Peach, which is just really doing well. And then the Serrano, I have no choice but to pot it up tonight. Well, the 2 seeds anyway. The third I think is a dud because, the Serrano has been, I think since day 2 has been germinating, and now 3 days later, nothing with the other one, so that's probably a dud. The Cayenne, 3 out of 3. This one as well, 2 out of the 3 need to be potted up, so I don't think I'll have enough with the 6. Another one that just joined is Pink Taj Mahal. So one of the seeds has something popping out right here. That is a for sure yes. The other ones, no. But that is one of our new ones. And then 7 pot pink has this obvious one coming out. It's been a few days now. It was trying to pop out. The other one, well, nothing left yet. Carolina Reaper. Finally, 2 things obviously popping out. It was like really interesting for a while, that little clear tip coming out. So I think just 2 out of the 3 for that one. Purple Reaper, well, that was my first one, and somehow it's not my most well advanced, but have you seen the purple on it? That's just interesting to me. It is called Purple Reaper, so that's cool. These I think I'm gonna pot up even though they're slow growing. Maybe not tonight because I only have 6 prepped, but tomorrow. And then we have the hot purple. Still only 1 out of. Oh. No, I think I think it's. I think this one has a white tip. I'm not sure. So definitely 1 out of 3. And then we have the Kong Star Lemon Burst also have joined us. But it is just a tiny white tip. Just tiny. And finally we have the Rocks of Black Lantern that's also joined us. Right here. And the other ones, this one might have a white tip coming out, but I don't think so, I'm not sure. So only 1 out of the 3 as of yet, but this is the first day, so that's fine. And then the Shishito also need to be potted up, as you can see. So I'm gonna have a problem with having only, only 4, only 6 pots. But it is what it is. I'm going to figure it out. And so I'm going to put them back in the Instant Pot. Okay, so I have like 4 competing for space here in my pots, and each have 3 seeds, right? Yeah, each have 3 seeds. So obviously that's not going to work. I have only 6 spots, so I have to choose 6 seeds that are the most advanced. And I am notorious for not labeling my seeds, and I know today I have no choice, so I'm going to do my best for that. And also I just want to show you the results of something that I thought would germinate really quick yesterday. So when I put a bunch of different seeds in a pot, since I had no space, I said that I think that the bok choy will do really well and really quick, and I'm just going to show you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the 10 seeds. 5 out of the 10 seeds are already germinated, as you can see here. So I'm going to leave this in here, but yeah, it was extremely quick, just like kale really, which I'm assuming it would be just like salad. And I'm gonna wait for the rest. Of course, they're nowhere near germination, but it was just something interesting to see. Hey guys, it's day 6 today for the peppers, and I think today might be the last day that I update daily. And then because I'm gonna be potting up a lot today, I'm just gonna show you. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16 cells here. I'm gonna pot up everything, the most ready ones, and try my best to label them. And then I'm gonna put them under grow lights. And after that, I'm probably just gonna fill out the like another data sheet for the peppers, and maybe just show you guys when if I do not kill them in the soil, because again, remember, I germinate. You never know how well I can kill plants after. So, but just for an example, the Nesterium survived, eh? So, proof that, you know, it works and they live after. They're so cute too, look. Anyway, so, yeah, and seeing another one from the Instant Pot. That is a zucchini. Whether it's yellow or green is a surprise because I'm terrible at labeling. So, so I'm just gonna take them out and see. I have now 12 out of 13, and I'm hoping for 13 out of 13, but or at least like all of them being germinated, or most, but we'll see. And I'm gonna just show you guys. Okay, so the turnout is great. So hot purple, we now have officially 2 out of 3. And then Roxab Black Lantern, also something that came late in the game. We now have 3 out of 3. So The rates seem pretty good. So 2 out of 3, 3 out of 3. Now the 7-pot peach, we have 2 out of 3 as of yet. One of them is very new. Taj Mahal is the one that just came out yesterday and still just 1. The 7-pot pink, 2 out of 2. So I wasn't sure yesterday, I think, and now I'm 100% sure. This is the Carolina Reaper, finally. 3 out of 3. And obvious, you know, they grew so fast in one day. Also 3 out of 3 is the Purple Reaper, which they are starting to look a bit weird, so I'm going to plant them. Not quite sure why, but it's something like a... If I would have had pots, I would have planted earlier, so we'll see. That's the Kung Star, so we have 2 out of 3 now. And the Sugar Rush Peach, you only see 2 because I took 1 out and I planted it, so that means 3 out of 3. That's the Shishito. You only see 1, and it's germinated because I planted 2. And the Serrano, I put it back yesterday, this one, after planting the other 2, but I'm assuming that one is actually a true dud. So the only one that's left is the Scotch Bonnet, and it's still not germinated. So because of the pretty great rates that we're having, I'm just gonna probably not do updates every day, because you know, waiting just for one to germinate is not as fun, and it could make the episode really long. But yeah, like one of the seeds look like it's bulging, so hopefully that means it's gonna germinate. But definitely, like, this is day 6. So I think this is quite long in my opinion, but again, compared to like the 21 days that some people wait at room temp in soil, I guess it's fast. So I'm gonna put up a lot of these. Anything that is not like, well, anything that fits in my 16 cells, I guess I'll say, and that is as the most advanced. I'm just closing them because I don't want them to lose any too much water or dry out. A root can never dry out, you know. So while I talk, and then I'm gonna open them back up one by one and label everything. I will label everything. Trying to convince myself more than anything. And so yeah, and I wanted to show you the pack of seeds that I had mixed. I forgot to put the kale in the garden, and if you are in Ottawa, you'll know that the weather is absolutely terrible, and there's an overnight of 0 degrees next week. It's only going down in time, so every time I look at it, it's lower and lower. So I think maybe I'm gonna have to protect my crops, and I'm only gonna be able to really put. I mean, they're all cold hardy, yeah, but only to a certain extent. Like especially like carrots, the potatoes. They need to be, like, it can't be a hard frost, like, absolutely not. So it says 28 Fahrenheit is the lowest they can go, and I think that's -2 or -4. Yeah, anyway, so I think I'm okay. I put tarp on top. I live in the suburbs, but it's always like a game, you know, because a lot of my carrots are out now. So, and I lost almost all my peas to the mouse that apparently I did not take care of my crop properly. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Hopefully maybe I can plant stuff they don't like. Maybe I can stuff a garlic in there, you know. Anyway, so I'm gonna show you what happened in 48 hours for these. So I forgot to plant my kale. The kale's fully out. Whoops. I have to do something about that now that I look at it. I'm sorry, it's not kale. It's bok choy. And the coriander has not in 2 days compared to the last time I had that one seed. Oh, sorry, I thought it was a lie. One coriander sprouted like last time after 2 days. They sprout fast when they sprout. Is that from the coriander? Nope, that is my bad. It's from a bok choy. the bok choys are like completely out. Like they lost all their seed coating, so I have to put them in pots, I guess, or maybe chance cold. I don't know. But anyway, what's exciting is this. That is a pumpkin. 2 days for a pumpkin. And that is a, what are they called again? Those little patty pans. So here it is. That's like grows like a zucchini. And so yeah, that's all I have for now. Coriander, nothing yet, but yeah, I have to take care of these as well. So I'm gonna do that before I'm done with this and I pot everything up. I want to ask, because I've had 2 people now ask me if, like, you know, I show my results, cool, but they'd like to show their results too, because there's so many possible things you can do out there. I have my bosses starting to show me some like special plants that they've germinated in the Instant Pot, like special flowers. So they were asking me if I could start, or if we could have a Instant Pot gardening group on Facebook. The person who asked me and myself don't really do Instagram, so obviously that would probably be the best, given that it's all pictures, but unless I just start Instagram, but I really don't do Instagram. So if any of you are interested in posting or like asking questions about this, posting your pictures, your results, copying people over the years even, we could start a Facebook group. And so if you're interested at all, just comment below this video where you hear it. This way I'll know how many and if it's worth starting one, because I do not have much time in life after making the videos, editing them, doing renovations on my house, gardening, having 2 kids, and a full-time job, and a husband who goes to school full-time and works full-time. So my life is busy. So if I do, I'm thinking it won't be that much work. It's not going to be like one with like crazy rules that, you know, you have on like those selling websites and stuff like that. So it's going to be really simple, I think. And I've never been an admin on a Facebook group, so I've also never put videos on YouTube. So there's that. There's always a first for everything, right? And I'm thinking also to make an episode on, well, what I just did, like show you the results, just to show you guys like things survive after the Instant Pot, and maybe show you guys what the garden looked like last year, because I did have eggplants and long green peppers grow in the Instant Pot. I have some like Snapchat videos from last year where I show my the raised beds. I don't have a huge garden again, but they're raised beds, and it looked like a jungle because I make everything grow vertically, so it looked like a wall. It looked like a jungle at some point, because I also plant really close because I want as much as possible. So, and if you fertilize well and you have deep beds, planting very close one to another like has not impacted my my yields really. Like, I did not follow the rules. I don't really follow the rules when it comes to gardening. Well, I do my best really. And so I'm gonna maybe show you guys a clip like that, or some pictures of my crops for a suburb garden, what I can get. Like even my fall crop was huge. So yeah, and then I'm gonna update about the peppers maybe when more than one is out of the earth, out of the soil, because one is out of the soil right now. But that's all. And again, taking a seed out of the like what I would say is 88 Fahrenheit to something that's probably like my office of 72 maybe, because it's hot in here, is shocking. Of course, just like taking a seedling from inside to outdoors at 10 degrees or whatever at night, it's a bit shocking. So they do slow down a bit, but not as much as losing time compared to having them germinate slowly. So Yeah, it's almost like they have to like realize that they're in soil now. And yeah, so I'm gonna pot these up, and if you are interested in a Facebook group, just comment below. And it can be anywhere in the world, really, it doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be just Ottawa, like my other gardening group. And this way, because it really isn't about the weather, it's about germinating inside a house. And so just comment below. And so yeah, this is my day 6, 12 out of 13, and most of them 3 out of 3, some 2 out of 3, so that's really good. And so I'll post another video some other time. Thanks for watching.